Good morning, students. Today we will know about the how to organize data in our chapter data handling. So usually some data are given in the question is says to be the raw data. These data are unorganized, so we have to organize that data, and then thereafter we have to make a frequency distribution table. So here suppose that some subject art, mathematics, science, English and extras, all the subjects, see there how many subjects are given there: arts, mathematics, science, English, mathematics, arts, English, mathematics. That means how many times mathematics will come, how many times art will come, how many times other subjects were coming. So we have to make these data's organized form. So how can we make, we will learn in this chapter in topic. Okay, so see here in next page, arts, art come how many times, how many students are of arts? There are 7 students. Okay, so how can we represent 7 in this frequency distribution table as telemarks? So in telemarks we can show these 7 as 1 2 3 4, and this one is for 5, last 2 4 7. Okay, this is the criteria to show the data. So there is the 7. So for 7 we have made these telemarks. Okay, and there is the 5 for the mathematics too, so 5 is there. 6 for the science, so science for 6 we have make telemarks. And there is the 4 in English, so only 4 straight lines we have to draw as the given. Okay, so this a table is says to be the frequency table, and there is the number of students is says to be the frequency of that subject. That means art is coming 7 time, mathematics is coming 5 time, science is coming 6 time, and English is coming 4 time. So these are the frequencies of this chapter subjects. Okay, and this whole table is says to be the frequency distribution table. Now next topic is grouping data. So how can we group data in frequency distribution table? See, there is the example is given. Consider the following marks out of 50 obtained by in mathematics by 60 students of class 8. So suppose that there is the 60 student of class 8 who are getting mathematics marks as this. That means there is the 60 marks are given, that means 60 numbers are given for the 60 students, and these marks is out of 50 obtained by the students. So first student getting 21, second one is 10, third one is 30, fourth one is 22, and so on. That kind of marks they are getting. Okay, if we make frequency distribution table of these marks, so there is the group we have to take. First group is 0 to 10. That means how many students are there who are getting the marks between 0 to 10. Second group is 10 to 20. Okay, and third one is 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and so on. Last one is 50 to 60. Okay, so 50 to 60 only one students are there. Now see here how many students are getting the marks between 10 to 0 to 10. There is the 2 students who are getting the marks between 2 to 0 to 10. Okay, so there is the 2 is the frequency of that student, and 2 is as their telemark. Okay, similarly for the 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Okay, there is the 21 is the highest number of these frequencies, and if you add these all frequency you will get total 60, because there is the total number of student is 60, so you will get there 60. Okay, and we are taking one more thing there. 50 to 60 we are taking because one student who is getting the marks 50, so for the representation of that student we are taking as 50 to 60 group also. Okay, now after seeing this table you can say that most of the students have scored between 20 to 40, because the frequency of 20 to 40 is, sorry, 20 to 30 and 30 to 40 is 21 and 90. That means 40 students are getting marks between the 20 to 40. Okay, and maximum frequency is between 20 to 30 is 21. Okay, now there is these groups are there. So 0 is the lower limit of this group and 10 is the high upper limit or higher limit of this group. Similarly, there is 450, this 50 is the lower limit and this 60 is a higher limit. And one more thing is there, between 30 to 40, so 40 minus 30 if you do, you will get 10. So class interval is there is 10. After checking this data, you can say that from 20 to 30, number of students are highest to getting the marks between 20 to 30. Between 50 to 60 is there only one student who is getting the marks between 50 to 60. That means this one is the lower number of students who are getting the marks between this, and this one is the higher number of the students who are getting the marks this. Okay, now there is an activity which you have to do by yourself. So activity is study the frequency distribution table and answer the following question given below. So there are some questions and frequency distribution tables of for these questions are given. You have to check these questions and solve. So there is some questions, what are the size of the class interval. So class interval, that means you have to subtract higher limit to lower limit. Highest frequency, that means which one is higher number of there, that means you have to write which class have. So if suppose just there is the 140 is the higher class, that means the higher class is 200, between 200 and 225. So these are some questions of this frequency distribution table. You have to do it by your own. This is your homework, do by your own. Now there is some more things which are given, I am going to explain there. Bar with a difference. So bar with a difference is given there. Suppose that na 0 to 10 is there 2, 10 to 20 is 10. These are the given class intervals and frequencies given there. So how can construct the bar graph there? So we are taking 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 50 to 60. That's all in the this axis we are taking marks of the student, and this axis we are taking number of the students who are getting between these marks. No, there is the marks of the students obtained by 60 student in the mathematics, whichever we have constructed in previous frequency distribution table. Now we have to make the bar graph. So there is the students who are getting the marks between 10 to 0 to 10 is 2, and 10 to 20 is there 10, and there is 21, and there is 19, and last there is 1. So this is the bar graph of the previous question which we have solved. You can solve this type of bar graph in graph paper also. You already done in the previous classes that kind of question, but this is the quick reminder. I'm going to giving quick and sharp reminder to get the previous knowledge. There is different bar graph is given. One more bar graph in next page is given there in page number 75. So in this page you have see how a bar graph behave, how what are the elements in a bar graph, so which we used to in a bar graph, how many terms you used in a bar graph. So this bar graph showing the data of the 25 teachers of a school. Okay, so there is some different thing is given there. There is the jashed line means this is the ये थोड़ा आर आर टेढ़ा लाइन है ऐसे, तो ये इसका ये मतलब होगा, मीनिंग ऑफ दिस इज द ब्रोकन लाइन. ब्रोकन लाइन मीन्स वी आर नॉट शोइंग द नंबर्स बिटवीन 0 to 20 there, because there is the class interval is 40 to 45 to 50, 40 to 45, 35 to 40, and so on. But there will be 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 15, 15 to 20. These all are we are not showing because we don't have the data of that kind of class interval. That's why we are not taking these intervals there, and we taken as broken line. Okay, we are taking their data of 20 to 25 students, teachers. There is the age between the 20 to 25 between age teacher number of teachers are 4. Similarly, in this class interval number of teacher is 5. In this interval number of teacher is 6, and so on. So that kind of things you have to understand. this is the bar graph with equal width. That means you are taking equal width between these intervals. That's why these are the equal width bar graph. And height of the bar graph are given the number of data items of the particular group. That means height is showing the total number of the teachers who are in this age group. So you can see this bar graph, and you can already understood that between the age of 45 to 50 there is number of his teacher is 5. Okay, between age of 30 to 35 age teacher number of teachers is 6. So you can easily understand that kind of things by this bar graph. Okay, and that much for this class. This was the quick reminder for the this class. And now from tomorrow we will start exercise 5.1, and in this exercise what we have to do we will do tomorrow. Okay, so exercise 5.1 is very similar to the previous exercises, previous activities which we have done. Okay, so that much for the today. Okay, thank you.